What's good? It's Woog. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you love music like I do. We are continuing going down the Grammy categories leading up to the Grammy ceremony. We're going through some of the categories and we are discussing the nominees, discussing the category history. We're kind of predicting winners and picking our winners. So the next category we're going to take a look at is Best Rap Performance. And this is an award that started being given out in 1989. That was like the first presentation of this particular category. And at this time, they didn't cover rap categories as a part of the televised broadcast. Instead, they kind of had like a sped up pre-ceremony event that privately awarded the winners of the rap categories. And they did this with a few categories. And this became a topic of great controversy to the point where this category's first winner, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, that's, DJ Jazzy Jeff and Will Smith, they won this award with Parents Just Don't Understand, and they actually boycotted the Grammys. Well, at least Fresh Prince, Will Smith did. I think DJ Jazzy Jeff showed up and accepted his award at that ceremony. And, that wasn't the only controversy this year as it pertained to this new award at the time, Best Rap Performance. It was also criticized because if you look at the nominees, it was a lot of more pop style rap, like, the winner, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, but also Kool Mo D, Salt and Pepper. People were criticizing the fact that other very revered artists at the time, like NWA, they had just released Straight Outta Compton, which largely gave birth to gangsta rap. They weren't nominated, nor was KRS-One's group, Boogie Down Productions, Big Daddy Kane. So the Grammys kind of had a reputation in the rap world as, pretty much only awarding like the most pop style version of the genre. And, this Best Rap Performance category is also interesting because, there were two presentations of this award, 1989 and 1990. So DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince won the first one with Parents Just Don't Understand. And then the next year, Young MC, another, pop rap style act. Even though, as a little kid, I actually liked his Stone Cold Rhymin' album. But he won it the second year with Bust a Move, and he beat out Public Enemy, Fight the Power. So there was more controversy there. It's like, again, you're awarding like the pop style of rap, over the Public Enemies of the day. De La Soul was also nominated that same year with Me, Myself, and I. That was around the time De La Soul dropped their debut album. Tone Loc's Funky Cold Medina was nominated as well, as was DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince again, but this time with I Think I Could Beat Mike Tyson. But there were two presentations of this award, and then the award split into Best Solo Rap Performance and then Best Rap Performance by like a duo or group. So there was like a divergence of this award, and it remained that way for like several years, to where this consolidation back into just one Best Rap Performance award didn't happen again until 2012. So think about that. 1989, 1990, it was one award, split into two awards for several years, and then in 2012 came back together. And since it's come back together, you could pretty much tell who the big winners of this category have been. The most wins have gone to Kendrick Lamar with 4 wins, and then Jay-Z and Kanye West are tied with 2 wins apiece. So Kendrick Lamar has, been nominated 6 times. He doesn't have the most nominations, but he's got the most wins with 4. Kanye West has been nominated 6 times as well. Again, only has 2 wins. Drake has 10 nominations and I believe like 1 win in this award. Pretty interesting stat. I see why, he withdrew his nomination this year. He was supposed to be nominated for Best Rap Performance with Way Too Sexy featuring Future and Young Thug. But yeah, he actually withdrew his nomination here, and he withdrew his nomination of Certified Lover Boy, his new album. He took it out of Best Rap Album category. I don't know if he did that because he wasn't nominated in any of the major awards this year. I don't know the rationale. He didn't give an official one. But yeah, Drake has 10 nominations in this category. Again, in its young history, it came back together in 2012. Drake didn't start going until like 2009, 2010. So in that short time, 10 nominations, but again, I believe only 1 win. I had mentioned Jay-Z's the only other multiple-time winner besides Kendrick Lamar and Kanye West. Again, Kendrick Lamar with 4, Kanye West and Jay-Z with 2. Jay-Z has a total of 5 nominations. The latest winner of this award was Megan Thee Stallion with Beyonce and the song Savage. That beat out like DaBaby with Bop, Jack Harlow had one, Lil Baby had The Bigger Picture, Pop Smoke was nominated for Dior. Man, rest in peace. Dior. A really special voice. Big Sean was also nominated with Nipsey Hussle and the song Deep Reverence. But again, Megan Thee Stallion was the last winner of the award. Just before that, Nipsey Hussle actually won. This is right after he had passed away. He had gotten shot and killed. Nipsey Hussle's Racks in the Middle, featuring Roddy Ricch and Hit Boy, were the winners the year prior to this last Megan Thee Stallion win. So this year's nominees include Baby Keem with Kendrick Lamar, the song Family Ties, Up by Cardi B, My Life by J. Cole featuring 21 Savage and Morray, Thot Shit by Megan Thee Stallion, and like I said, Way Too Sexy by Drake featuring Future and Young Thug was nominated, but Drake and his team withdrew that nomination. So we're actually down to 4 nominees. They didn't replace the 5th one. So if we're looking at commercial success, Family Ties hit number 18, My Life hit 2, Thot Shit by Megan Thee Stallion hit number 16, and Up by Cardi B hit number 1. Cardi B, I swear, has the magic touch. I know it's been a few years now since her breakthrough album, but yeah, when she hits with a single, that shit hits. And this one, again, hit number 1. It's the only number 1 song out of these nominees. Again, My Life by J. Cole featuring 21 Savage and Morray hit number 2. You know, some other songs that I thought might have been considered were, you know, Rap Star by Polo G. Even though maybe Rap Star should have been nominated perhaps in that newish category. Well, it used to be, or now it's called Best Melodic Rap Performance. It used to be called Best Rap Sung Collaboration, and then later it was Best Rap Sung Performance. But yeah, maybe Rap Star by Polo G would have been appropriately nominated there this year. I thought DaBaby killed it on that Dua Lipa single, Levitation, but the Grammys pretty much have DaBaby on timeout. You know, he wasn't really nominated for any of his solo stuff this year. You know, he has like writing credits for a couple albums that have been nominated elsewhere, but yeah, none of the DaBaby's features or solo work were nominated this year. I thought that maybe the Kid Laroi could have been nominated either here or for like that Best Melodic Rap Performance, because Kid Laroi kind of sounds a little like Post Malone-ish, where he's got like the sung vocal, but I guess it's still within like the rap genre as an umbrella. I don't know, like the lines between rap, pop, and, you know, melodic R&B, but not like the neo-soul kind of R&B. You get what I'm saying? With more of the processed vocal. It's kind of a lot of conflation between those genres right now in the pop rap realm. But, you know, I wasn't really expecting any Griselda rappers, you know, West Side Gun, Conway, The Machine, Benny the Butcher, Mac Homie, maybe Boldy James. All these artists had really good releases this year. Nas had a really good release. Maybe I was kind of expecting a Nas song from King's Disease 2 to be featured, but I didn't expect like any of like the hardcore, you know, rugged rap where, you know, underground heads would be fans of that style, like Griselda or somebody like Freddie Gibbs. Like, they find it tougher being nominated in like Best Rap Performance, because this kind of lends itself to some of the more pop or popular rappers or rap recording artists like Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Kendrick Lamar again. So it's a pretty tough nut to crack. Like, I don't think Nipsey Hussle was nominated here until after he passed away. He did get a Best Rap Album nomination with Victory Lap just before he passed away though, but not in terms of any singles like Best Rap Performance, you know? But yeah, this year's categories, you know, look, I like the song My Life. It's not my favorite J. Cole song. You know, the song that it was derived from, that, you know, kind of originated that My Life chorus, was Styles P of the Lox. It was his first solo album called Gangster and a Gentleman. The song was featured there, featuring Pharoah Monch, one of the most beloved underground-ish rappers at the time. Came from a crew called Organized Confusion, and then he had a really good solo career. He had the song Wake the Woke up, dun 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 dun. Simon Says, wait the yeah, well, Pharoah Monch is actually singing the Styles P chorus to My Life, and he sings it the same way. He sings it pretty passionately, too, for somebody who's primarily an MC who could just happen to sing some, vocal choruses. But, that song, before it was even featured on Styles P debut album, Gangster and a Gentleman, it was also featured on the Raucous Records. That was a rap label at the time that, spawned a lot of careers. Like Eminem was working with Raucous on songs like Any Man. It was on like the Sound Bombing 2 compilation. Well, the Sound Bombing 3 compilation, again, Raucous Records spawned acts like Black Star, that's Mos Def and Talib Kweli. They work with Company Flow, that's like LP, who's now in Run the Jewels. His crew, when he was doing the underground rap thing. But Raucous Records had Sound Bombing 3, the third installment of that compilation, and that compilation had the single My Life with Styles P, who, if it was like Sound Bombing 2, Styles P would have been seen as being too, popular rap-ish to be featured or working with Sound Bombing 3. So the fact that Sound Bombing 3 kind of played more collaboratively with the underground rappers and the more mainstream rappers. But nonetheless, the song My Life with Styles P and Pharoah Monch was super dope. That is what inspired this J. Cole My Life song with 21 Savage and Morray, which features a pretty cold vocal by J. Cole. Toward the end of his opening verse, he says something about, never see no one driving a Bentley. I can't be out here mopping at Wendy's. And I hear that rhyme and I'm thinking, when he says that, I can't be out here mopping up Wendy's, there's somebody who's listening to that song for the first time as they're mopping a Wendy's, and they're like, but yeah, I thought that was a pretty cold line. But yeah, in terms of who I think is going to win this, I think that it's hard for me to picture them giving it to a rookie like Baby Keem, even though he is featured with this category's biggest winner. So if Kendrick Lamar wins in this feature with Baby Keem with Family Ties, that will be 5 wins out of 6 nominations for Kendrick Lamar. But I have trouble seeing them award a rookie, essentially, with Family Ties, even though, damn, that song's super versatile. There are 3 different beat switch-ups. There are 3 or 4 different flow switch-ups for Kendrick Lamar, as, Baby Keem is more so showcasing his kind of trademark style, even early in his career. If you listen to this song, then you listen to his feature on Kanye West's Donda album, you see, Baby Keem's style developing, right? But, I don't see them giving it to the rookie, even though I think that this song is one of the 2 most deserving entries in this category. I think that it should be either this one or Up by Cardi B. As much success, pop success, as Cardi B's already had, I wouldn't mind seeing her win this time with Up, because if you think about the beat on Up, it's a pretty stripped down, pretty bare bones beat, and the vocal performance, it's just her. It's not a featuring this person singing the chorus. It's just her, and she's repeating a phrase, but there is something so captivating about Cardi B's presentation on the mic, her presence. She just spits with so much damn attitude, and you just feel it and she just leans into it. And again, it's a stripped down beat. So, you could love her lyrics, you could not love her lyrics, but she just has enough energy to just power through the track. And so does Megan Thee Stallion, by the way. But Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B's from New York, Megan Thee Stallion's from the South, and she more so has that, Pimp C from Underground Kings kind of delivery going, or maybe a little Big Crit when he first started to come out, where, you've got that Southern swagger, but with a large enough voice to have a mean presence and a very commanding, almost Ice Cube, Killer Mike-like presence on the mic. Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion has that. But yeah, what Cardi B has with her New Yorkish accent and her just very aggressive and very, I don't want to use the cliche, but unapologetic delivery. Again, there's a reason why her songs are finding their way to #1. So I think that it should either be Family Ties or Up by Cardi B, even though you could argue that the best verse out of all these might be J. Cole's verse on My Life. Megan Thee Stallion's Thot shit, she might win in this category, but I kind of feel like they are... there are politics involved in this too. So you're thinking, who does the Recording Academy? Who will more people who are like just in the industry people? Who are they going to be voting for, right? Like I could see them voting for Cardi B. I could see them voting for Megan Thee Stallion. You know, J. Cole hasn't had a lot of Grammy wins. He's had some nominations, but if you look at him compared to like, you know, Drake or Kanye West or Kendrick Lamar, you know, he's clearly like not getting quite as much love at the top as they are. So, you know, maybe they could award him with My Life Here. I almost think that they are going to award Family Ties. Like, can Baby Keem come away with the best rap performance? I think that it's more likely that they give it to Thot Shit, to be honest, by Megan Thee Stallion. But you know what? I'm gonna go with Up Here. I think that Cardi B is gonna come through with another big win, even in a heavily Megan Thee Stallion year. You know, Megan Thee Stallion has been releasing more music over the past, 18 months, we'll say, than Cardi B. Cardi's dropped a few singles and had a couple smash hits, even after that Invasion of Privacy breakthrough smash Grammy-winning album. Cardi B's had a couple smashes, but yeah, even though Megan Thee Stallion's been busier, we'll say, over the past 18 months, I think that Cardi B's going to come away with the win with Up Here. And it's not just because it hit #1 compared to, Thot Shit hitting number 16, but because I think that if people are voting and they're listening to the songs and actually reflecting on what is the MC bringing to the table, and look, Thot Shit's verses by Megan Thee Stallion might be more lyrically inclined than Cardi B's with Up, but I just think that just rawness in Cardi B with the stripped down instrumental, the way that Cardi B delivers here, I feel like it's worthy of the win. And I'm actually going to go with predicting the win right here for Cardi B with Up. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if Megan Thee Stallion wins it with Thot Shit. Again, one of my personal top 2 here in terms of performance are Family Ties with Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar. But yeah, we'll go with Cardi B. Let me know what you think about these nominees. Do you even still pay attention to the Grammys to any degree? Do you watch it for its performances? Do you care about who wins or is nominated for any of these awards? We're going to continue going down this list. But yeah, let me know what you think about these nominees. What do you think about Drake pulling out his nomination for Way Too Sexy, by the way? I always think that it's interesting when artists are making a statement. Sometimes it's for selfish reasons. Other times it's not. Like when Jay-Z did it, it was because DMX wasn't getting enough love for his It's Dark and Hell is Hot and Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood first and second albums. He had 2 #1 albums in the same year, wasn't Grammy nominated for Best Rap Album for any of those. Jay-Z wasn't having it. And Jay-Z won the award with Hard Knock Life, but it started a long boycott from Jay. Do you think Drake's boycott is for selfish reasons or for, he's issued statements in the past about what he thinks about award shows like this and just feeling like it's a very antiquated way of showing appreciation or acknowledgement for great works of art. So he has voiced that in the past. But yeah, let me know what you think about all that. Leave your comments in the comments, and please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you love music like I do. I'm Woog. Thanks for tuning in.